I was a student at the University of Michigan. I had come out of a very privileged family in Chicago. I'd gone to a boarding school, prep school, and found myself in 1963 in Ann Arbor, caught up in the Black Freedom Movement and eventually in the anti-war movement. And my mind was kind of expanding at such a rapid rate that I just couldn't sleep. I was too excited to be involved in everything, going to the movies and staying up all night and all this stuff out of this very sheltered cocoon of a prep school upbringing, right? I went to an all boys school. So breaking free of that, Ann Arbor represented for me everything: freedom, joy, love, ecstasy. And I kind of dropped out of school in a year and a half and joined the Merchant Marines. But when I was away, when I was in the Merchant Marines, um, the war in Vietnam blew up, and the American takeover of the war in Vietnam. That was 1965. So I returned to Ann Arbor and returned to some of the folks I'd been hanging out with, and I got a quick crash education in the war, and I didn't know much, but I knew there was something deeply wrong with the United States, the most powerful nation on earth, going 10,000 miles away to bomb a country the size of Florida into the Stone Age. Everything seemed wrong to me. So I kind of hooked up with other people who were discussing this and debating this. In October of 1965, we had the first teach in. A group of us decided at a rally that we would march over to the draft board and sit in. So I was arrested in 1965, the first time, and spent 15 days in jail for going into a draft board and disrupting it and trying to, wreck the files and so on. So I was getting schooled in breaking the law and why that was worth doing sometimes.